Alright, welcome back, people. We over here at the Dwarf Caiman enclosure. And these Dwarf Caiman are used to being in a swamp environment. So I got my environment looking sort of like a swamp. Alright, let's get up there, right? We got my turtles. We got my albino red-eared slider. And check him out, he's on the floating platform. Now I got a floating platform and I tried to anchor it down with a rope, but it don't seem to be working out fine. And I got my Dwarf Caiman against the bricks that I have in here. Now sometimes they do climb on top of these bricks, and you see how that snap. Oh man, look at the snapper turtle. Man, that's not good for the snapper turtle to bite the alligator, but you got to understand that these alligators will bite back. So they don't always just allow the behavior of a turtle to bite them. But I do try to train them to get on this floating platform. Because see, I come in and pick them up. And you can see how they're starting to get used to me because they don't always want to swim. But they don't always want to get on the platform by themselves. So sometimes when I place them on top of the platform, they'll go ahead and stay on top of the platform. And you see, there's no hostility. But if he felt threatened by me putting my hand in the water, most of these Dwarf Caiman open up their mouth and they'll let you know that they don't really like what you're doing. See, him, this one over here is my aggressive one. And he do like to act a little bit aggressive, but I can't charge him or hold him. So I have to be gentle every time I handle him. So I try to be easy every time he jumps off of my hand. I try to be easy again and just place him on the platform so he'll know that this floating platform will give him a break. And I have a heat lamp above it so it'll let my Dwarf Caimans know that this is a safe area for them to rest. So I got my fishing string wrapped around it that's anchoring it down to the bottom, that's going to keep it from running into the filter that I have. So having these Dwarf Caiman is not really hard or that bad to have. And the more I put my hand in here, the more they'll get used to me placing my hand in there. Now people have Dwarf Caiman, and those Dwarf Caiman bite, and when they do bite, it's a very serious bite. But they're beautiful animals, beautiful lizards, and I believe they're more like art pieces. And you can see how now that I placed them on top of the floating platform, which you can see, it's a big piece of spider wood, and they have a large area that is filtered water to keep them nice and warm, because you know they had a big freeze out here where it got really, really cold. And most alligators could survive in the deep cold or the freeze. The water could freeze over. But these being babies, I don't want the babies to get sick, because once they get sick, they continue to get sick. And I put a large variety of fish in the water, and it's interesting to watch them hunt for the fish because they work in packs, and they do move around and hunt for these fish. So holla at your boy, people. This your boy KP from KP Reptiles, and we're over here handling and working with the Dwarf Caiman and trying to train them that the floating platform is a safe area to be, versus, you know, sitting out here and floating by the brick. And it gives them a space to rest. Or sometimes they get up here on the bricks, and these bricks is another safe spot for them to get on. And look, he just want to climb out. Now most of them don't know that they should be getting rest, but once they eat a large amount of food, it is good for them to go ahead and rest. Again, now he see the water, and he know that it's safe. It's a safe spot to go. So Make sure y'all hit that like button, people. And if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to KP Reptiles on YouTube. You know, I try to make a video almost every day. I try to work at it. And you see I got my common snapping turtle baby in here, because I don't want to put the big ones in there, because the big turtles will bite the alligators, and then there'll be a fight. Now these alligators are okay with turtles because inside of the swamp environment where these alligators come from, they have a large variety of turtles and fish and a large area for them to be able to swim. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. This your boy KP from KP Reptiles. And we dealing with the Dwarf Caiman, people. These Dwarf Caiman don't really get very big. They stay small, but the bite is pretty dangerous. So you want to go ahead and work with them as much as you can, and give them filtered water, and always supply them with food, because they don't like to eat in front of people. So peace out, people, and I'll holler at you in the next video, or check out some of my merchandise. Peace out.